No, so I've been saying that for years. They're exactly the same artists. Not exactly, but they are the same thing. They are the culture. They move everything.
Yeah, they're like two black holes.
Their skill set is almost identical in the fact that they can both rap their ass off. They can both sing and harmonize, but they're not the greatest singers.
That's right.
But they can do the same thing.
Yeah.
They move the culture. They're innovative.
No, literally, probably the only time on this podcast that you've nailed it. That is right. Everything you said right now is factual. You should tweet this. And 3, 2. I love how they do that, bro.
All right, so welcome. It's the Podiversary podcast.
Sobre las olas.
I'm your host, Mr. Tone Park. I got my boy Wavy GX to my right.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Il J, man behind the camera.
There he is.
Looking good.
Looking good, feeling great.
Likewise.
So this is our Podiversary, guys. This is our 1 year, basically. I was getting all the updates on my phone since we first started.
Where's the candles?
Where the candles are. We're taking a celebration shot right here.
Okay.
So we want to thank you guys for riding with us this whole time. We appreciate it. We're going to have a shirt giveaway this week. So I'm going to make a post about it. Make sure you guys check out for it. See you guys. Hose up.
Hose up.
I just noticed the nice touch on the bottle, too.
Oh, you like that, huh?
Who did that? Nice. There you go.
Yeah,
So this bottle.
Organically.
Something subtle.
It was organically made.
This bottle, I bought it in Mexico when I went to Mexico for Demi's birthday. And then like it was just her and I drinking. And we're like on the beach. I'm like, fuck, I want to take a picture of the above the wave sticker, like
Over the waves?
above
the waves?
Above the waves, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, how should I do it? And I was like, let me slap it on the bottle. So I took the picture, but it didn't look that good, bro. So I never posted it. But that's why that happened.
Send it to me.
I don't want to. Copyright, bro.
Shit.
What had happened to me recently? Someone was like, oh, damn, it's slipping my mind. Where was I yesterday? You don't know where I was. Somebody had taken a picture. I'll remember as I'm telling the story.
Tootsies.
And they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna send a picture." Oh, it was Demi's mom took a picture of something.
You're in San Diego.
And she was trying to show the picture. Yeah, it was that weekend. It's the same weekend. And then she's like, "Oh, I'll send you." They're like, "Oh, send me the picture." And she's like, "No." She's like, "It's my picture. I took the picture." Like,
yeah.
If I send it to you, every time you look at it, you got to pay me royalties, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I whenever I take pictures of me and Nicole, she's like, "Send me the picture." I'm like, "It's not your picture."
It's not your picture. It's like,
yeah, it's mine. It's on my phone.
You know. So I don't know if there's a court case where these photographers were taking pictures of wild animals, and they put a camera on a tripod, not a tripod. A monkey came by, pushed the button, and took a selfie. And so there was this huge court case of who does the picture belong to? The monkey who took the picture, because it's a.
I saw the picture, but I didn't know there was a court case.
You get an automatic, like, I don't know if it's a copyright. I think it's a copyright because it's your piece of art that you created.
But who dialed in all the settings, bro? You know what I'm saying?
But see, look at, like,
it's a good question.
So you're a photographer, right? But like for me, when I go on vacation, and you have someone take a picture of you. Does that mean it's their picture because they took it, so I can't repost it? Is that why we have to on Instagram always put photo taken by and tag them?
I think technically, bro, if somebody wanted to like take you, they could.
Shit.
Pictures of you
we talked about
pictures
this.
of you are not that great though.
We talked about this.
Shit.
Angelo, and you think like every video that I do or picture should be tagged?
Every picture, Jeremy,
Or
fucking
watermark.
You
something.
should, bro.
Yeah.
It only ever makes because it, like, you're not doing it for your health, right? Okay, for example, another case that's going on right now.
Well, that's what the money is for.
That's right. That's right. When you pay me, if somebody pays you to do something, then of course it belongs to them, right? Like it's work for hire. But like you can always say, okay, it's work for hire, but my price is the dollar amount plus this tag.
Yeah, that has to be incled.
Why is that not price? That's part of the price. It's like I want a tag.
So then he owns the pod since he always presses record.
The thing is, the thing is, then we would charge him for a license to our likeness, right? Because he wouldn't be able to reproduce images of us.
So that's a great thing. So Tyga and YG just posted a video in a Ferrari dressed as girls. According to the caption, supposedly they're dressed as a Kardashian.
Which is funny, bro.
They're like, we're going to Calabasas.
Tyga's such a fucking sad person, though, bro. Like,
Tyga's a king, bro.
Tyga's sad, bro.
King Tyga.
Imitating his ex-girl that he was fucking at 17.
His ex-girl's sister. He's basically making fun of Kanye's ex-wife.
No, but
Skeet's girl.
Oh wait, so what two Kardashians were they?
It had to be Chlorenthal Kardashian.
Kim and Khloe.
Yeah, Chlorenthal, because her dad is Orenthal James.
Oh, I did hear about that.
James Simpson.
What do you think? Chloe's dad is OJ?
Yes.
I don't know.
But she don't even look black.
She built like a linebacker.
Actually,
that's not nice, bro.
That's not nice. Because you not built like a linebacker.
Exactly. But don't you remember?
I saw her on Hot Ones. Remember the chicken wing thing I always tell you about? Bro, she looks way too skinny now.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, she changed drastically.
Yeah, she looks great. Don't get me wrong. I think she looks great. She is tall. So if that's what you mean by linebacker, I agree with you. She does look tall. But she looks way skinny.
Let's get into it. How tall is she?
I don't know, but with some hills, she's pretty big. Because when she was standing next to
She can't be taller than you, though, can she?
When she was standing next to LO, she was pretty big. So when Lamar Odom was on the Lakers, and they were playing against the Celtics would scream at him, "Ugly sister." That was their chant.
That's messed up.
You know who was doing that. See, this is my thing about sports.
Here we go.
I'm glad you brought this shit up.
Wait, we're talking about
you brought this up.
There we go again.
Okay, but
no, fine. I won't go there. Fuck it. But this is why I hate sports. Men are stupid when they're
look back if you need to know.
Look back.
Can the Kardashians sue for their likeness?
No, bro. No, because it doesn't look like them, bro.
Yes, it does.
Come on, it doesn't look like them. No, because then anybody can sue, which they try when you do a movie based on somebody, right? Like I can do a movie based on you without paying you, because it's like, well, it's Hollywood. I'm like, yeah, it's loosely based on Tony Park, but like point to something. You know what I mean?
Hollywood tone,
right?
So they said in White Chicks they were copying what Paris Hilton and
the other girl,
Nicole
Richie, yeah.
They should have had a fucking fake Kim in the back too, like a sidekick.
Oh, that'd be funny.
So they can't sue for that, though.
I don't think they can sue for that. No.
Did you check out the song or no?
I didn't check out the song. I only sent that clip. Did you check the song?
The song is. I like the song. It is.
It's like 21 Savage and someone else, right?
21 is on that?
Yeah, it's like 4 people on the song.
Damn. Bro, 21 Savage is having a moment. That Cash In, Cash Out with Pharrell and Tyler was hot. Did you see the video to that?
Yeah, it's all cartoon.
Have you seen
animated?
the video to that?
I haven't.
Bro, check out the video to Cash In, Cash Out with Pharrell, Tyler, and 21. It's all virtual reality cartoon, like claymation.
Our intro should be like that, bro.
Bro, I was thinking the fucking same thing, dog. I was like, how do they do this? And how can we do that?
I'm gonna take a look.
Bro, it looks so clean. Bro, there's a clip where 21 or one of them is rapping, and then all of a sudden his head turns into a money bag, and then just money starts flying off of it.
I gotta check this out.
It looks trippy, bro.
Yeah,
but it looks like claymation, like like the stop and go animation that they do, like
it's like a computerized version.
But it's a computer. It looks sick, bro. It looks sick. Everyone's shitting themselves about it. Like a lot of people that I think
check it out after the
like
podcast.
Cool shit. We're like, yo, this is hard. It's hard.
He wasn't talking about me, by the way.
Well, you didn't.
I saw it. That was okay. That's good.
I'm saying people on Twitter. By the way, speaking of Twitter, I'm on Twitter. Y'all should have never let me get a Twitter.
We all have access to that,
week you said
right?
you had a. Yeah, last week you said you had a.
I know. I fucked it with you. I said that because I was drunk and I realized like, fuck, I'm blowing up my spot. But yeah, I always had a Twitter.
You realized you
and
burned
so I was
yourself.
always looking at Tony's Twitter. Like I always know what Tony's tweeting.
You just logged into your old account. You just never did anything.
No, I created a new one.
Burner.
So what happened is this is what happened. I think I told you guys.
Yeah, you told us last
Demi and I would always have fucking hilarious thoughts when we're like high, and I was like, oh, it'd be funny, like let's just start a Twitter together, make it some random shit, and just tweet out all these fucking funny things that we come up with and see like what sticks, and or go to people's shit and start trolling people. So did I tell you guys this? I probably shouldn't say.
So you're basically a bot.
No, I'm real. Because I'm spitting facts. If you were to find this page, and if anybody
what's the
finds
picture
it,
of?
No, come on, bro. No shot. If you found it, you would know it's me.
Yeah, you said that last time. Have you have any growth on there, or like what's
no
like?
growth yet, no growth. But I also like I started it and then stopped, and then Demi, who really is the funny one of us two, never gets on.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, dude, you're fucking ruining our chances of blowing this Twitter page up.
Why don't we have her on the pod sometime?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We should probably have her.
Yeah.
Let's just switch chairs.
Yeah. Mario and I are talking of starting a pod, and we're like, we gotta have Demi on there, but she doesn't.
On this pod though, I'm saying, why not?
She doesn't want to fucking be on camera.
She got my seat then.
So Demi's this funny. I don't know if I told you guys this, and she's probably gonna be mad if I'm telling you, but fuck it. This is what the pod is for. She used to be, as a kid, bro. She's Gen Z, right? She's a couple years younger than me, so she like grew up always having the internet, as opposed to like I was still a part of like dial-up. Maybe she was too, but she was really small during dial-up. By the time she was big enough to be on the internet, like she was on the internet, you know, like the internet, like
It's already like DSLs.
yeah, like what internet is today, basically. So you know that game called Club Penguin?
No.
No, I don't need it.
Basically, it's basically Sims, but like an internet version where you're all penguins, and so it's basically The Sims. Demi would go and troll people, bro. So people would try to go into like their own private little rooms. She would follow them in and shit, and they'd be having conversations telling her to get out, and she'd be in there like just interrupting people's private time on this fucking game, which is ridiculous. But whatever, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So we always think it's the funniest thing. Mario thinks it's hilarious that she would go in this stupid game and troll people. Like young, bro, you have to imagine she was probably like, I've never asked her, but she was probably like 13, 14, you know?
So you're saying she's made for this?
She's made for this shit, bro. When Demi gets on the internet, like sometimes she gets on my computer on YouTube, she automatically finds the funniest things on YouTube, bro. I use YouTube like an old person. Like I just want to find out, I want to see my news. I want to see what rappers drop, what music video. Like I don't go and surf YouTube.
Yeah.
She goes and surfs, bro. She'll find like funny, like that Vine shit. Like I'm just not good at the internet like that. I'm honestly not that good at it. You know.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's like your interest in the first place. Like, for you, it's you want information right away, right? But sometimes she just.
But I love funny shit.
Yeah, well,
Makes sense. I see what you're saying.
Like my entertainment is like, I just watched like, what I watched the other day, like Stoic philosophers, and like it's a cartoon. Someone made like an animated version of it, just what they're teaching.
When they do that.
And I'm just sitting there just watching it. Like Nicole would just like fall asleep, and I'm like, this is great. Like,
no, what I'm saying though is like, for example, me, I almost never click on the recommended videos. I have this thing of like, fuck you, you're not gonna recommend me what to watch. I am afraid to listen to podcasts while I sleep because I actually don't know if they're putting some subliminal shit in my mind. I'm a paranoid.
Are we doing that to other people if they're sleeping on our podcast?
I'm not. Believe me. My subliminal messages: keep watching, like, subscribe, and do all that shit.
And then send us money.
right.
Cash App Above the Waves Pod.
So, anyways, that's one thing.
Did you set that up?
How did
I'm going to now.
No, we have to.
How did I get to this? How did I get here? Where am I? What am I doing?
I don't
here?
know. I've been trying to figure that out.
Anyways,
you're talking about Demi, how good she's at with the internet, YouTube versus you.
She should be on the pod instead of you.
Yeah.
She should definitely be on the pod instead of anything she did would be better than I did. Anyways, back to YG because I forgot where I was going, and I have had one shot. I want to just set the record. This is how bad my memory is. I forgot my train of thought, and I had one shot. Back to YG. You really think it's Illuminati?
I think it's a possibility, 100%.
We'll set the stage. What did you see that sort of prompted the idea of the conspiracy theory for this video?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't really follow YG that close, but from the comments,
so you
this
hate
is kind of
LA.
like way out of pocket for this guy to do something like this.
Yeah, he's a blood from LA. He's gangster.
He's gangster, right? Gangster
YG
rap.
means young.
It's not even like his what is that called? Somebody puts up their not their front, but like their image.
Yeah.
Right. It's kind of what Dave Chappelle kind of digs into a little bit. And says that it happened to him, but he kind of went against it.
So what does he say? I don't
Dave
know
Chappelle?
about this. Yeah.
I forget. He was doing some type of comedy show or a movie or some sort, and then they came in with like the top guys, top directors, like, hey, it'd be really funny if you dress like this. And the guy was like, or Dave Chappelle was like, I don't really. This is not even in the script. Why would I do this?
Yeah.
Because but all the people will love it. And he's like, nah, I could do some other funny stuff other than this.
Yeah.
But he was just saying that they're like super adamant about him doing it, and that's gonna be really funny.
Yeah.
When he kind of disagreed to do it.
Did he say he thought it was like an Illuminati request, or is that sort of like
I don't.
the inference?
Yeah, I don't think he mentioned that.
Oh,
but he said like I think he mentioned something about other people doing it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take. And maybe we should put up like a fucking sign here that says, I agree with Jeremy. This is probably a conspiracy theory, not an Illuminati one.
Okay.
I think this is a conspiracy theory in so much as that this is the man with the bag, right? The fat cats at the top trying to make us, the minority creatives, look stupid. at their behest.
You know,
and that's part of it. Though,
Like I don't know that I think it's some satanic thing. Maybe I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
so you think a man dressing up as a woman is satanic?
No,
well, it's just the rituals.
but no.
Kind of taking masculinity away. Just like how our what do we always say? Like our testosterone's going down because of what we're drinking.
Yeah.
So it's just all part
We're
of
drinking too much.
go ahead.
We're
Go ahead.
smoking too much.
Right.
What I'm trying to say though is like I don't know that it's satanic. What I'm saying, what I could get behind, and I don't know that this is true either, is like, bro, because if you think about it, the higher ups coming in and telling you like this would be funny, like motherfucker, you're not a comedian, you're a fucking investor. So don't tell me what's funny, dog. Right? Like don't come in. But it's almost like I imagine, and I'm talking shit now because I don't know who the fuck told Dave Chappelle that, but I imagine it was some rich white guy coming to tell a black guy, "You would be funny if you dressed up as a fucking girl."
Yeah.
Slave, right? That to me is that to me is a more believable conspiracy theory of like, yeah, I could see some fucking old white prick thinking it's funny making me dress up as a woman because it's gonna make him more money and it'll be funny to watch me do it. I could believe that. Now is it satanic? I don't know. Maybe. Fuck. What do I know?
So I didn't see the video, so I can't really speak on it too much outside of like the clip that they posted. But I mean, YG's been on some bullshit in some videos recently, anyways, right?
One other thing,
like the Go Loco video.
YG don't really got shit going on right now.
No, I think
he had a moment, and that was his moment. So I could easily see him just trying to like troll at something. I'm just saying,
and that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was trying to get at. Is
I believe
he
you.
hasn't had shit come out.
I think that might even be the right.
He's been ridiculous in most of his videos.
Ridiculous.
Like just the Go Loco video and shit, right? Although there are
it was
fucking
a good video. The song was stupid, but the video was okay. What did you hate about the video?
just kind of like the whole dressing up like the Three Amigos and shit.
Yeah.
And I mean the song itself, I thought they should have put a Mexican if they're doing all Mexican stuff instead of John Z.
That's true. I can agree with that.
But
entertainment is stupid.
bad
bro.
little hyena, puta behave.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's what I always say. Puta
Yeah,
behave.
no, I think Tony might be onto the right. I think really it is, bro. I know Tony says King Tiger, but honestly,
No,
bro,
that was bullshit. When I saw that, I was like,
to me, these two are they're doing what Chris Brown did on this album. They're reaching for any fucking thing they can to not fall off the edge, bro.
To be honest, I feel like if he was doing that, I didn't like the album too much. I'm still a fan of his, right?
Let's talk about.
Well, here we go. I see.
Let's talk about the album. Okay, so Chris Brown just dropped.
Great transition.
Sorry, I just love Jeremy because he's like, you fucking, he points at me like, you prick.
Go ahead.
So Chris Brown just dropped his 10th commercial album, Breezy.
Not
With his NFT, he has an NFT, right?
I don't know.
No
Album's
way
called
he has an
Breezy.
NFT.
24 songs, about an hour and 10 minutes, 15
Jesus
minutes.
Christ, I lost
What
it.
does he have? 12, 15?
12 features. Bro.
12 features.
I mean, it's half the album he's features, and he got heavy hitters on there.
Well, I mean, some songs have multiple people. Multiple features on one song, you know?
Yeah, but I'm gonna just say that's like one feature.
And that's not even counting the other songs, because I was checking out some other songs, like towards the end of the album, where there aren't really any features. And you could tell there's backup vocals. He's not credited.
By the way, I remember I was going. Can I go back to it real quick? And it has
Go
to do
ahead.
with this too, because I agree with your tweet. How do you fuck up a Tory feature?
Yeah.
100% great. And what I was gonna say when I was talking about Demi was, so I've been on Twitter hiding, watching your Twitter, but now I can say the things that I've seen because I'm on the Above the Waves Twitter. I'm gonna challenge Tony
Okay.
for the next 15 days.
Okay.
You can only tweet positive things. I will buy you a bottle to your head if you only tweet positive things.
Getting the 42.
Out. Ooh, 30 days then. If you're gonna do 42, we gotta do
4 months.
And I'm gonna bring in people with me. Like, you want in on this?
Okay. So, like when I get home, or like we're just chilling, me and my girl, I'll just start complaining about shit. Do I mean any of it? No. Do I mean any of it?
It's a disclaimer.
No.
I
But
know,
to me, it's just like like I always imagine myself being an old man and just like cussing and being grumpy, but I'm not. Like I'm just thinking that's the funniest shit ever. Like I love seeing old grumpy men, and people are
so
always
it's a skit.
yeah, and people are always like, oh, these grumpy. Oh, he's just old and grumpy, you know. Like to me, that's just hilarious. Like, get the fuck out of my way. What the fuck you fucking kids? Like it's just funny.
Dark humor, bro.
I have very dark humor. I was
Anyways,
actually,
I was reading through Tony's Twitter and I was like, damn, this fucking Tony, like, this is depressing. I want to unfollow him, and the motherfucker's part of the pod, you know?
all right,
Yeah,
so
was
let's
that
go
bad?
back.
So
to
then I
it.
just went and started trolling this motherfucker. Cause I was like, I'll just start trolling this fool. Anyways, go ahead.
I got a.
Anyways, let me know if you want the challenge.
All right, let's go.
30 days, only positive tweets from Tony.
All right, we'll do it.
He's gonna say it was positive to him. That's how he's like it was positive,
positive
to
to
me.
me.
Made me feel good
Get
after
the
this
fuck
tweet.
out. No, it has to be positive by the standards of like, it has to be like either wholesome or like invigorating and like in a way that's like, oh, instead of like making it feel like this motherfucker tweeted today, I hate West LA.
Oh my god.
Too much traffic, too much parking tickets.
Hey, but they have good clubs though.
No, but so
That's what I'm saying. Like you couldn't just say like, but you know what? The streets are nice, you know?
no, so like we were supposed to start today at 4, right? We didn't start till 7. And one of the reasons is because I'm stuck in traffic all day, just out there. There's too many people, and then when I finally have to go see a,
So then I tweeted at him. I was like,
let me finish. Relax. So when I finally get to the place I'm going to, this facility, a nursing home facility, mind you.
Was it nice?
Let me finish. See, you guys.
okay, get your shot
No.
off. Get
Okay.
your shot off.
All right, I'm gonna let you finish. But so listen, I park on the street. There's a sign on the street. It says no parking Monday 9 a.m. till Saturday 12 a.m. on the street. Also, no parking Sunday from 3
those.
p.m. to 12 a.m. Also on Sunday, you cannot park here from 12 a.m. to 10 a.m.
So
and I'm like,
the rules were clear.
and
Right.
then underneath it is like no parking at all on
then-
Wednesdays because of street cleaning.
And then it says, except this parking permit.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate that.
And you're just like, what the fuck?
Really,
So
what
I
they
have
should
to,
say is, you can't park here if you don't got this permit. Like, that's it, motherfucker.
yeah, parking
You know?
by permit only,
Yeah, that's
right?
what they should say.
So I had to park like 2 blocks away on the street and walk down the street, and I had to pay for parking. And the parking's it's like
See,
$2 or $3.
But you
an
know what
hour.
your tweet should have said?
Bullshit.
At least I got some cardio today.
Oh my.
At
know
least
what I'm saying?
At least I'm in a nice part of town today.
At least
At
I
least
got some cardio with some nice weather.
at least I know the guys at the pod are gonna wait for me.
Yeah, exactly. At least I still have a pod to record. I don't know. I just think like perception is everything, bro. Like to me, it's like what you say to your subconscious and what you say to your psyche. This is just happening to me because like I started doing yoga,
Brooklyn, right?
Bikram yoga. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, right? That it's hot yoga. They call it hot yoga. They rebranded because that Bikram guy was sexually harassing people. Did you hear about that?
No.
Watch the
Is
next
that why you went?
documentary, bro. Yeah, it's literally the
That's why you
first-
went there.
No,
Oh,
no.
I don't
He's
know.
an instructor
No,
now.
Because all of a sudden you just like, oh, I'm doing hot
No,
yoga now. I'm like, why?
I
mean,
Demi's
It's like
been
downward dog?
Demi's
Yeah.
been wanting to do like
Nothing wrong with
some
that,
class because I did hot cycling for a while,
okay.
you know.
Okay.
So we did hot
Makes
cycling,
sense.
but like that shit is fucking hard, bro. Like
Yeah.
that shit is painful,
Yeah.
you know.
Cycling classes are crazy.
And so then Demi like got this welcome week at Hot 8 Yoga. Shout out, you guys should do it. And if you want it, let me know because I'll give you my thing. Get me some free classes. But
And by his thing, he means his dick.
we went. We had a fun time, and it's hot, bros. And what I like about it is like you go for an hour, you sweat your ass off, you get your workout, and then you go home. You know they have nice ass showers. It's in Pasadena. It's nice.
Bro, I'm right here. I never got an invite.
Well,
I know.
this
Hey,
is
you
my.
know, you know
Right?
me
No,
either.
and
right?
he's
This is
even
my, no, this is
closer.
my. This
He
is,
passes by your house and
I
everything.
just bought the membership. I went for a full week, bought the membership,
Oh,
and
so
like
he
this,
went a full week before he told you.
Wow.
Told us.
It's
He
'cause
said
I
me and
wanna
my
make sure
friends.
that no one's getting sexually harassed.
Me and my
Why-
friends.
What kind of a friend would I be to take you to a place where you're gonna go get raped? Come on, I have to.
That
check.
sounds like a good idea.
I don't even think we can say rape on YouTube.
We're
My bad.
demonetized for the year, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks
Hey,
a
don't
lot.
worry, no one's reporting.
Yeah, no one's watching this shit. Anyways, what am I trying to get at?
Brooklyn yoga.
Oh, so I've been doing the yoga thing, bro, and so like, I've been feeling like just better, you know, like just like getting that workout in. So then I was reading through your thing, I was like, damn, this fucking Tony needs to just be more positive, bro.
Oh, you're positive.
And so then my challenge was like, I'm gonna challenge Tony to be a positive tweeter for the next 30 days.
Twitter at Tone Park. I just got my 11-year anniversary, but I had one for 3 or 4 years before that, and I deleted it. So
Wow.
this is the new. And the first one
The
had way
rebirth.
more followers than this one still to this day.
So
That was great.
anyways, that was it. Did we finish the YG conversation?
No. It wasn't YG.
We got 5 minutes.
We were on
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Okay, so Chris.
You go ahead.
Chris Brown just dropped his 10th studio album, Breezy, an hour and 10 minutes long, 24 songs,
12 features.
He held out. He hasn't dropped an album in 2-3 years because according to reports, he wanted people to miss him. That's what he posted.
Shit, he wanted people to forget the Rihanna thing.
That's been like 12 years ago. Bro.
I know,
He's still
bro.
on it though. It's all good.
But no one's gonna forget that.
I already forgot it.
God, I already forgot, dude.
Yeah, because you guys hate women.
No. I don't agree with what he did at all.
No.
So let me. No, but let's talk about it.
No.
So if it was somebody you
We're
knew,
talking about this album.
So if it was somebody you knew,
We're talking about the
if it
album.
was somebody you knew that got beat, you would forget about it.
I mean, you got to forgive, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's that story you told us about the monk who holds on to it longer?
That's true.
You're holding on to it longer
That's
than
true.
Rihanna is, bro.
And he said that?
But
Yes.
Okay, that's true. But shouldn't there be some level of apology?
He never said sorry?
I don't know. Did he?
They got back together.
That's a good.
They got
if you
after
don't-
that. They did.
If you
Yes.
don't know,
They got back
if-
to. I didn't.
it
That's,
doesn't even matter though, bro. There's this
I didn't
thing.
know
So
that.
there had to be a sorry in there
There's
somewhere.
this thing called battered woman syndrome. You
So-
might not know about it,
so
but
did-
basically what it means is when a person is being traumatized in a situation, they don't know any better, so they're like, "This is the best." How many people do you know that get stuck with R. Kelly in his basement and they like think they're in love with him? Like, no, bro, he's pissing on you.
You know what I was thinking, though?
Like, it's battered woman syndrome. Pick up a book that's not a book in your like of what you want it to be, and a book that's like, there's something interesting else that's not like of the bias I already have, and maybe you'll learn something that's not just like this one-sided thing that you're in. Bro.
Or maybe Rihanna did forgive him, but
you're wrong is you assume that I read.
Exactly. You're right. Fair enough.
Okay, so how many ways?
That was great. Honestly, bro, I'm scared to give the way you guys are scared to give fives. I'm scared to give a 1. So I'm gonna give it a fucking 2.
Okay,
2.5.
I gave it 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 too. Okay, so I don't want to get into this because I want to talk about the album, right?
Let's get into the album.
But the funniest thing is my favorite song on the album is "Possessive" with Young Blue and Lil
Of
Wayne.
course, but it's because it's Wayne and Blue.
Well, the beginning of the chorus says, "I'm sorry, I'm so aggressive. You know, I'm just possessive."
Oh, so he apologized in the song. There you go. There's your answer, bro.
And I thought about that as a Chris Brown song, and I was like,
bro.
that is hilarious as a song. And the lyrics, Chris Brown says like, "I hate that everything I tell you,
You going to tell? Yeah.
no,
yeah.
shows up in the news."
Yeah.
Which is it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that is
right?
funny. No, that is good. That is good.
But I enjoyed the song. I like Young Blue, right? That's been apparent.
I actually didn't add the song because I knew you would add it because I was like, I knew he was going to add it.
Well, my favorite thing is
It is a good track.
Lil Wayne's verse is fucking amazing.
He got Wayne to sing, bro. Wayne ends his verse singing, which I thought was sick.
Yeah,
My man has
Well,
a harmonized
he sang the chorus. Auto-tune. His whole voice is
It's
auto-tune.
Wayne though, bro. Come on.
But his verse is just it's amazing. It reminds you why he's probably the GOAT. And honestly, he's probably the GOAT.
I could say that.
Right? I don't know. But anyhow, as far as the rest of the album for myself, for my 2.5, this is what I tweeted negatively. I was trying so hard to find something good in this album. Like something I liked about this album, and it was really hard.
It's not that hard,
Right.
bro.
It was like
It's not a good album, but I mean, there's some little parts.
there are
that are good.
moments,
Yeah,
right?
moments,
There are
yeah.
moments.
Bro, to me, the whole album sounds the same. It's like they all sound like this.
Wait, you're talking about the Drake album or?
No, the fucking
Wait,
Chris
you're
Brown
getting
one. It all
No, I know,
sounds
I
the
know,
same,
bro.
bro. It's the same drum kit. It's the same the same class.
Is it the same producer?
No,
maybe.
I was looking
No.
at
It
it. A lot of
sounds,
different
bro.
ones.
But this sounds. Chris Brown's been doing this for the past like 4 years, bro.
Well, the reason, the funny you say that, because I was thinking that when I was listening to it, it's like some of these songs sound like they were left off of like 2016,
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah, bro. Like it doesn't. He hasn't changed.
Which were good years. Don't act like they weren't.
No,
bro.
Chris Brown has hits, bro. If you go to his first album,
Yeah, but
bro,
I was looking, where's the hit? Where's the hit on
not a
this?
single hit on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
album, bro.
I could see that.
Where's
Not
the
a
radio
single
going to
hit.
take off? Maybe a deluxe album.
So, bro, he has that same drum kicks, and then he has that like slow down R&B where he wants to do like the fucking bumper and grind feel. But other than
Yeah.
that, dog, the album sounds the exact same all the way through.
So, make sure you guys check out that album. Let us know if you're right or wrong. If you don't check out the album, we're not going to blame you.
And you saved yourself an hour.
Hose up.
Hose up. Yeah, whatever.
What is a Libra?
Scale. He's a just person.
So it's like balanced.
Balance.
Right?
Sure.
I would say Jeremy is far more balanced than both of us.
No, I would say he's not.
Negative tone. You know what? Change your Twitter to negative tone.
No, I
Explain what.
I think, you know what? You're right. He is the balance. He's the balance of me. Right? Let me tell you why. He's tall. I'm not as tall. I drink a lot. He doesn't drink at all.
Got it.
He works out. I don't work out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's smart.
I'm dumb.
Got it. You're not dumb, Tony.
I'm not as
Positive.
smart.
Exactly.
I'm not
See?
as smart.
You know how to fucking make things
So
positive.
you're right. We are a balance.
That's hilarious.
We are a balance in this,
Good stuff.
situation. You see? So it works out that way. I was
Works
trying to
out.
see if you guys were compatible.
We are compatible.
Good. I'm proud of you.
I was gonna make a dirty joke, but I'm not gonna do it.
I like dirty jokes.
It's a little too far. Like even for me.
Even for you?
Even for me, it's a little far.
Wow.
Vanilla G.
No, it's just really very graphic. Like I don't even know why I went there. It's because I'm into him. Let's continue.
Let's continue.
Where are we going with this?
He's like, honestly,
Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Perfect segue,
So
bro.
Drake drops. I gave up on his albums now. 8 album.
I wrote it down. Give me a sec.
He-
By the way,
so last week
He had
Drake
to drop it though.
seventh studio album.
7th. Okay.
And
wait, are you
by the
counting?
way,
Are you counting Too Far Gone?
no.
I count. It's 8.
Okay, 8 with Too Far Gone. That's a mixtape. We know that's a
8.
mixtape.
Dark Tapes doesn't count.
No, Dark Scary Hours don't count.
Yeah.
No, it's 7th with 8 with Too So Far Gone.
Yeah.
By the way, I read up on his wiki. Did you know he got a $400 million contract from
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Well,
Is this
well,
part of the like why he's want to push that
that's what
album?
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Okay. So, dropped his album. He announced last week, 6 hours before it's dropping. Dropped the post. Honestly, never mind. 2 hours later, dropped the track list. Dropped the executive producers. Black Coffee 40. Black Coffee's son.
Amazing, bro.
Which I can't get mad at, bro.
Amazing
Yeah,
that you put Black Coffee on there,
Yeah.
bro. Jesus.
So then 9 p.m. Pacific time comes around. Album drops. We start playing it. What were you expecting versus what you first initially heard?
What I was expecting was a usual Drizzy album, maybe something like Certified Lover Boy, like something more of a mix, bro. Never
What's
in
wrong
my
with
wildest
CLB, though?
dreams. Huh?
What's wrong with CLB?
No, nothing's wrong with
Okay.
CLB.
Doesn't
No,
have the bangers. The beat selection is
No,
horrible.
no.
Lyrics are
Disagree.
always top notch
Are you
from
talking about
Drake.
CLB?
Disagree.
You're talking about CLB?
Yes, and this is and you can go back
Stupid.
to episode 20,
Stupid, bro.
and I said the same thing. His lyrics are always legit. I thought his
Yes.
beat selection was not there. There's a reason why he didn't push that album.
He didn't push it. What are you talking about? He had merch like a year
He
before.
doesn't
but-
have to push it.
No, but
bro.
what I'm saying, like, every album had multiple singles and everything. That one album didn't have.
I mean,
he had
anyway,
the worst
he
song
either
on the
did this.
album. Way Too Sexy. That was the worst song on the album. He made a
It's still
video and a
catchy.
song for it.
I love the
Yeah,
I love
no,
the video, bro.
I think
The best part is that like, the best player in the NBA going like this.
yeah. I mean, look,
Kawhi Leonard.
I would say Way Too Sexy wasn't the best song. Like to me, wasn't my favorite song on the album.
It's just
but
entertaining.
It's
That's what it was.
entertaining.
Yeah.
The same thing, bro. That's the thing about it. Like, let's not forget, bro. They're not just making music to like pander to their fans anymore. Like now they're at the end of the
Trying
day,
to go
bro. They're
viral,
trying
bro.
to go viral, bro. Please,
That's
dog.
disgusting.
It's unfortunate, but that's the case.
Like YG discussing, or what are you talking about?
No, see, YG's trying to go viral.
I'm just okay. So, anyways,
So that
when I heard it, I was
initially.
the intro threw me off, and then they go to Falling Back, and I'll be honest, the same way I did for Bad Bunny is the same way I acted for Drake, where I was like, I was trying to find things right off the bat that I didn't like. I wanted to sort of be the fucking person on Twitter saying mid. Like I was hoping to go there.
You wanted
right?
to be that person.
Yeah, cause it's not that I want to be
There's
that
a lot
person.
of people that were saying that though.
And give me a sec. It's not that I wanted to be that person. It's that I don't want to come off, especially now that we have the pod, I don't want to come off as like, well, of course Angelo loves Drake's album. Of course Angelo loves Bad Bunny's album, right? So I want to be,
just be you. Fuck
I
the
want
people.
to, no, but I want to be the largest critic of the artist that I'm saying I love the most, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just enjoy shit that doesn't even make sense. Right.
And I know that, but I'm just saying like, so that was my initial step with Drake. I was like, what? Falling Back was weird. I didn't like that one too much at first. I don't love it still now, but. And then it goes into like I think Text Go Green, and I was like, "Oh my god, this motherfucker, bro!"
You're digging,
because Fallen-
you're digging
Right off the
massive, though.
bat, right off
Massive?
the bat, I was like, you know what? Black coffee's on this. So I'm in Mexico. Another thing that you guys, I have to add in to like give you why I think the album is as great as I think it is. It's a 5. To me, this
What?
album is a 5.
No way. What'd you give
Yes.
CLB?
I don't know what I gave CLB,
I think you put it-
but
give it
now,
a 4.
but now, I would, even if I didn't give it before, I would give CLB a 4 now.
What?
This album is a 5.
Wow. I'm
This
surprised
album,
you said that, bro.
This album is vibes all day, dog.
Well,
All fucking day.
Every time I try to add a song to the playlist, I couldn't because you added every song on the album.
So let me just give you guys
except
my
except the 21 Savage song and the intro. That neither of those. I guess the intro should be the 21 Savage song should not be on the album. Doesn't belong there.
I mean, it doesn't fit, but it's
Jimmy
a dope
Cooks.
song.
It's dope
Yeah.
track, bro.
It doesn't
doesn't
fit with the
belong.
album.
But you
though,
know,
yeah.
but if you think about it, I think he gave that song as like, I know you're gonna hate the rest of the album, so let me give you one thing that you're gonna play, right? Because now all his fans, not fans, are gonna
He
do
was in Mexico, so it's flan.
exactly what he's saying, right? Like,
Yeah.
and this is to Tony's point that he always points out. I'm gonna throw this track on because this song's gonna get the most plays by all of my fans, my diehard fans, and so it's gonna make my album get record sales.
Yeah, Jimmy Cooks ended up in the top 10, top 5.
It's bro. But what does he say when he opens up? His first line is "Fuck a pigeonhole, I'm a night owl." Right? He's basically telling you, I know this album is like out of what I do, but fuck your pigeonhole. I'm gonna do whatever it is I want to do because I'm the fucking hottest artist there is.
I mean, Bad Bunny is, but
I agree with you. Thank you, bro.
They
Thank
are
you for
the
putting on
same-
the Latinos. That's what's up.
They are the mirror opposite.
They
are-
literally are. I thought the same thing now, and that's why.
and this is what I've been preaching for years.
It's true. They're the counterparts in the upside down. Like Drake's in the upside down, and Bad Bunny's in the normal world.
Yeah.
Like,
and,
there's-
one is English and one is Spanish.
That's
but
what
that's
I mean.
basically.
I'm saying upside down is English because
Yeah, yeah.
Latinos are right.
They're what?
Like we're the right. We're the right side. We're on the normal world.
Yeah, and then
Latinos
and the other one's on the left.
English speakers are on the upside down.
No, so I've been saying that for years. They're exactly the same artists. Not exactly, but they are the same thing. They are the culture. They move everything.
Yeah, they're like two black holes.
Their skill set is almost identical in the fact that they can both rap their ass off. They can both sing and harmonize, but they're not the greatest singers.
That's right.
But they can do the same thing.
Yeah.
They move the
Thank
culture.
God for
They're
auto-tune,
innovative.
man.
No, literally, probably the only time on this podcast that you've nailed it. That is right. Everything you said right now is factual. You should tweet this.
And I've been saying this for
I
years.
would count it as a positive tweet.
And I've been saying this for years.
It's true.
And
I got
you
into an
finally
argument with
jumped
you.
on.
No, I agree with you 100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
So
So I'm beachside.
Five.
I'm beachside, bro. Right? I'm
Uh-huh.
beachside.
So when you first heard the album, was that nighttime or this is the second time you heard it?
Nighttime driving on like the fucking free road in Mexico, bro.
No,
I
I
took the free road because I was coming to the house already, so I was already off the toll road.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the free road. I throw it on. I look at Demi and I was like, wait. Intro goes by. It's like some sound bath thing. I was like, this is weird. Fall back comes by. Her and I look at each other and we're like, this is whack. Like that's fucking. It was too poppy. Then Text Go Green come on, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And I look over at her and I was like, damn, this sounds like Black Coffee. I hadn't looked at the roll. I didn't know he rolled it out. Everything you said right now was news to me. I didn't know he rolled it out 6 hours. I didn't know
because
he
you
put
were
out-
driving the whole time.
Yeah, I'm driving. And I'm like, I'm on vacation, bro. So like, I'm just listening. You know, I was like, damn, it sounds like Black Coffee, bro. I was like that influence, you know, and not Black Coffee at EDC that we
Hey,
didn't fuck
but
with.
you guys listened to the whole set though.
No, we did it.
How long were you guys there? Real quick.
We
15?
were probably there for 30 minutes. No, bro, we
Oh,
were there
okay.
for 30,
There for
40
a
that's
long
good.
minutes.
ass
That's a-
fucking time.
Yeah.
And I think the reason also is because I really enjoyed his album. I think you enjoyed
No,
his
we
album.
all did.
We
Yeah.
thought it would be something
We
closer
all
to his
did, I
album.
said.
But
And
it
it was more of his DJ set, but it was more like a tech. No,
Well,
Yeah,
I
tech
think it was the
house.
stage he was at.
You know,
right?
Yeah.
he was at that.
The
What's
tech
that
house,
stage
the
called?
green-
It's the one that's like hardcore
Neon Garden.
trance sometimes.
Neon Garden.
No,
Hey, bro, they play.
that's not Neon Garden.
No,
That's
it's
house.
not Neon Garden.
Oh,
The one that's next to Circuit.
You know what I'm talking about.
It's,
do.
But they play trance there, bro.
Like Dream State, like the Dream State
Yeah.
stage. Yeah.
So it's like it's hardcore fucking EDM there, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like it wasn't what we were expecting. But anyway, so then I'm beachside, bro, and listening to this fucking album, and bro, Text Go Green is hard. A Keeper, I found a new muse. That's bad news for you. And like
That's
so,
horrible.
yes, bro. How toxic is that? Why would I keep you around? Why would I keep you around? I was like, come on, bro. He gave you the Toxic King shit. Like, hands down, 5 album. Fuck y'all.
Well,
if you
this
don't like
album,
it. Eat a dick.
This
honestly.
album sounds like he found a new muse,
Woo, it does, huh?
right? Because this is why he went away from all that other.
That's my favorite
shit.
song, bro. To me, when someone says, I found a new muse, like, that's bad news for you. Why would I keep you around?
No, that's Sticky.
Sticky's great. Anyways, okay, my bad.
Okay,
I'm taking up the time. What's your rating? I'm interested.
I gave it a 4, maybe
I
a 4
love
and a
you.
half.
Honestly, I thought you and I were going to come here and fight.
No, so
But then I knew we weren't. Because I know you like the vibes.
No. I'm giving you mine. Go ahead.
oh, okay. So and the reason for that was, so I first heard it at nighttime. We're driving. I had to go to
That's
the
the
store.
way.
No, it wasn't the way. That's not the
No.
way. No. So I listened to the album, and
What did
I
Nicole
think
think of it, by the
it's-
way?
I'll get to that.
Do you ever ask Nicole to rate things on our scales?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
So I'm listening to the album.
He's gonna get to a lot of things.
Just get to it then.
I'm listening to the album, and so fall back, and he does that thing. Yeah, and I
That's terrible,
We're
yeah.
driving, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was,
Okay. Go
I was like,
ahead.
I go, yeah, he
I was
really
stupid.
He really can't sing, huh?
I was like,
And
what
we
is
both
this, man?
laughed,
He
Yeah.
can't sing.
right?
I didn't like that part.
No,
at all,
he
honestly,
can.
bro.
He can. He's a crooner. He can, stay within his range.
His range. But if
yeah.
he tries to break out, he can't.
Yeah. And then Texaco Green come on, and I was like,
Oh, so we had the
Interesting.
same experience, bro.
and so I was like, interesting. And then we go to the third or fourth song, and I was like, okay. And then I shut it off. Also, our drive ended, and I was like, I don't know if I need this anymore right now.
Okay. Fair enough.
The next morning,
Where were you going?
daylight, sun. I'm working, and I drive a lot for work, so I'm driving, and it's a beautiful sunny day. Start the album back over.
What are you wearing? Right now, I mean. No, I'm just kidding.
So then I was like, you know what? Wow, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And I heard it all the way through, and then I was like, all right, this Jimmy
Cooks.
Jimmy Toolbox, whatever. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even listen to that song on the album anymore.
You don't like the song?
No, I don't.
As a standalone track.
I don't like it.
Wow.
And I maybe if I haven't heard it as a standalone track. I've only heard it
Got it,
within
got
the
it, got
consumption of the whole album.
Got it.
So I don't like it.
Okay, fair.
Right.
Fair. No, I
Um,
think that's fair.
Now there are lines in there where 21's like, "You asking too much questions." Who you,
If
Nadesco?
I ask my homie 21, you a pussy. That
Yeah,
shit
but-
is hard when he did that.
But see, I don't care for the song on the project.
Okay, no, I
Right.
think that, and I think that's a fair. I think that's fair.
I really enjoyed. I think again I heard it last Sunday right after. 2 days later, at the pool, I heard it like 3 or 4 times in a row.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it sounds great. It sounds great in the sun. It sounds like this summer is in for a good one.
That's why I fucking pot with you, you asshole.
And I think Chris Brown fucked up because
He should have never dropped this out. He should have waited a whole nother year for this shit.
so
I honestly do think that impacts, like, in a lot of ways, what Chris Brown did.
So I wonder why. Beyonce dropped the dance.
so that's
Track.
what
That
that's,
song
we're
is
going there
trash.
next.
That
But
song
hold
is
on.
trash.
But I'm
by
just
the way.
saying.
Wait,
but
wait,
why
wait,
not
wait,
like Breezy didn't get the memo? Like everyone's like dancing. Like he's done dance stuff before in the past.
Okay, so
That's fire.
That's comedy, bro.
you are correct.
You are so correct.
Okay, so what'd you rate it?
Drake's album.
3.
3.
All right, speak on it, bro, because we got to hear that.
No, it's I compare it. It's probably a fault of mine, but I compare it to
You're
CLB.
faultless.
And CLB was your lane.
Oh,
yeah, because the experience that we had when we listened to it was like another level for me.
That's true. We had
I
a,
So
almost
that's
told
why-
you guys for that.
we
But
honestly
during-
had such a fucking great listening
During the
experience.
time that came out, I was like, dude, this is dope. So kind of like,
We had a great time. No, we were living life at CLB for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? That like the time was.
That's
were
a great
little-
point.
Times were different. I
So
would say.
do you think it's okay? Sorry, can I ask? Aside from that, do you think it's a good house album?
It's
House,
I'll
house,
say
not
this.
EDM.
I'll say it's real easy listening.
Interesting.
Well, so,
House. It's hard for me to like say it's house though, man.
well,
Like,
on Apple Music, it's classified
dance.
as dance.
yeah,
right.
I can see that, but house. I don't know if I can say that.
Well, so
me-
what's funny to me
Fair,
is that
fair.
they Carnage is on 6 of the songs.
He killed it. Gordo killed it.
Hey,
Well, and
yeah.
his house nickname is Gordo. Papi Gordo, right?
Yeah.
But like I was telling you when I first walked in, so many of those drum patterns are repeats, and they're not even only repeats like in the general house music or dance music. Carnage recycled a beat that he just released last year as one of my favorite songs with him.
I didn't know that. Okay.
The Martinez brothers,
Yeah,
Elderbrook, and Mike Dean. The together, dun, 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 dun. It's Sticky's beat, but when it goes harder.
Yeah.
And then the other one is no. Sticky is it's not Sticky. It's the other one. I think it might be Keeper or something else.
Yeah.
Sticky is the same drum pattern of Division, who is Drake's artist, who dropped a song, "Don't Stop."
Yeah, something like that.
And it's normally I listen to the chopped and slop version because that's the one I like.
Right.
That's actually slowed down, and when I listen to the Drake version, it's like, well, Drake sped it up. The original version is almost the same tempo. It might be like a little bit slower BPMs.
Are those illegal? All right.
Yeah,
Go
don't
ahead.
trip.
I'm listening. Good.
Well, not in LA County. LA City, no. But so
Fuck the law.
with that said, is I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Where as far as like house music, a lot of the
Yes.
beats are just recycled. They're the same thing, and they're the same recycled beats from the same producer. Which those are the things I don't like. Which is why it wouldn't be higher, right? But it's still fun.
It's no serious. I like EDM, right? And it just because like somebody puts on one album, I can't be like, all right, this is it. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
I still appreciate it. I say more dance than house for me.
That's fair. Fuck it. Yeah, and when I categorize my music, like a lot of my house I do dance.
EDM is tricky though.
No, EDM is the worst thing you could ever categorize,
it's
bro.
hard, man.
There's low tech. There's fucking techno.
There's G house.
Yeah, there's G house. Like,
There's
bro,
so
it's the
many,
worst
bro.
fucking thing.
crazy.
EDM is like it's an
Trap.
umbrella, bro. Right? Anything that's electric. Basically, it's like if you didn't play a real instrument and you used a fucking machine, it's EDM, right? The reason I think it's a 5 is because, like, bro, it's such a good vibe.
Well, it also,
Steve Menjivar, shout out to my boy Steve. I didn't hit my boy up because when I heard it, I was like, oh, Steve's gonna love this shit. Cause I know he's a saucy dude, bro. He just wants the vibes. Like, this shit is a fucking vibe, bro. On a fucking yacht
as
that
an
I don't
album?
have.
we haven't been outside with it yet, though. We really
Outside-
haven't.
Not
been-
yet.
Outside is gonna kill, bro.
Yeah, bro. I
Believe
think-
that.
yeah.
Believe that.
I think so.
You don't
too.
think someone's gonna be
He
like,
dropped it at the right time. Summer's just starting.
and
Yeah,
so
man.
to your point that you were pointing out, and because people on Twitter are pointing this out because I'm on Twitter now, officially on Twitter now. People were saying like, oh, this shit is like it's. People said like, oh, it's for people who like travel and shit, you know, because it is
Go to Ibiza.
It really is that type
Oh,
of.
okay.
It really is that type of EDM. It's more of an EDM of like, bro. Because have you ever been to Cross?
It's like diet EDM.
Well,
yeah. It's
so wait,
soft E EDM.
It's
There's a take that you guys haven't said yet.
Said it, bro.
And
Say it.
I want to touch upon
Yeah,
it real
hit it.
quick. So he's saying, or there's people saying, I thought it was a good take, that like Drake is kind of competing with like Bad Bunny, right? And then Drake's audience is the USA, but it's way beyond that.
That's right.
So he's not really trying to
Bro,
it's his home turf, obviously, bro. People are gonna love him here.
And
so he's
no
trying
one
to
will
go more global now.
And no one in the Latino culture will admit that he kind of crossed over Bad Bunny to the English market with Mia, right?
he tried. He killed it. They killed it.
He
together.
did it. He just jumped. Maybe he did what Drake always does: is jump on it early and
You know
caught the wave.
what my number one critique was, and I gave it a 4 originally. I gave it a 5 here because fuck it, I'm here to pod. My number one critique was, and I think he should have done this, is he should have featured artists who do that type of house.
There are no features.
That was my one thing where like
I can see that.
If you're gonna do
Well,
if you're gonna do
21
an
Savage
album
is
that's
okay.
outside of your wheelhouse,
mean,
and
but
maybe this is
more
not
what he's
something he
saying.
would appreciate.
Yeah.
He probably wouldn't appreciate me saying it's out of his wheelhouse because I think it's in his wheelhouse. But if it's something outside of your usual, like you should pay homage to the people who are killing it in that. Like you should have got disclosure on this, bro.
Well,
I agree.
He got Black Coffee.
No,
And I feel like more
love.
EDM people would have been like more inviting, like,
Carnage.
dude, this is sick.
I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, how can I take this up a notch?
Hey, real quick though, like next EDC is gonna be lit, bro.
Oh my god.
Okay, so one of
Beyonce,
my
Drake?
favorite things,
Hey,
that,
bro.
one of my favorite things on this album,
Breezy
what I
won't be
kept
there,
thinking
but it's all
about,
good.
what I kept thinking about was the remixes. We haven't.
Have
even
you heard
touched-
them?
I have heard some.
I haven't
TikTok
heard any
has
yet.
them, bro.
Yeah.
So, but when I heard the album, I was like, these remixes
Yeah.
are gonna be.
I agree with that.
bro. Yeah.
They're gonna go
Because
crazy.
all these DJs are gonna go nuts with it, bro. Like,
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
all right, cool.
No, he killed it, bro. I don't.
Yeah,
fuck
so,
it. I don't care what no one says. He killed it.
Yeah, it's gonna be
He
great.
killed it, bro. And this is why Drake is great. Regardless of what anybody
Drake
says,
is great.
he created a dance album, which, to Jeremy's point, is going to hit way bigger markets than just the U.S., bro.
Yeah.
It's like people who don't speak English out in Barcelona, like all these fucking European countries be like, this is good stuff that like any DJ could throw on at a club that's like not a club, maybe it's a lounge. It's going to bang.
It's easy listening.
So
bro.
where do you
Big time.
think his muse is from? His new muse.
That's a good question. I have no clue. Who's he dating right now?
Is she from Ibiza?
What? No, it's honestly...
Well, it's not the
He grew out the
40-year-old.
hair?
who he took on a Dodger date?
Yeah, it's not that one. No, this is a new.
He grew out the
breed.
hair, everything, huh?
He looks good, too.
Did you fuck him?
Come on.
Would you eat his? No, he doesn't have a box. He's a man.
He has a fart box.
All right, whatever.
Why you look away? I wouldn't
at
fuck
the
him.
time.
You know what's funny though? Like just to critique the album is, like for years, the EDM artist that gets the most critique that I've seen on my timeline is Carnage. People
Really?
talk. He's
Because he's brown, bro.
he's trash. He's so
Nah,
generic.
fuck that. Fuck that.
He's like a retail EDM artist.
Because he's brown, bro.
No, but with that,
Yeah.
which is something I've always seen, but I don't give a fuck. I love Carnage.
I love
right?
Carnage.
Yeah, he's dope.
Um,
Oh, real quick, he was gonna have a night swim last week. He probably hit you up too, but he canceled last minute. So hopefully during the week that we're gonna be there,
Probably because it was Drake's listening album, bro. He was like, I ain't going to this fucking thing. I'm going to
that'd
this.
be cool if he shows up though for that weekend. For a
Honestly,
night swim,
bro,
It's RL Grime.
Honestly,
LA's finest.
Yeah, I like
Grime
RL
kills
Grime
it.
too.
RL Grime kills it, bro. Every time I've seen RL Grime, he kills
He's
it.
one of my favorite of all time.
Oh, yeah,
Period.
of course.
He did
uh,
that thing with Tory that was just insane.
We did it. Records did an album with Tory.
It was insane.
And that's the album where I decided to like kept hearing Tory's name and I decided to listen to it. I fell in love with Tory. I fell in love with Shlomo at the same exact time.
and that was the first album you showed. Like, so when I told you, like, hey, I like this guy named Tory, you're like, you know Tory? Like, we got into that argument where you're like, you didn't tell me you liked him.
no, it was H.O.
Oh, okay. But I did tell you, like, oh, I heard this guy Tory. You're like, yeah, check out this Shlomo thing, and kills it, bro.
Yeah, it was the Shlomo remix on "Say It," which is
Killer.
disgustingly
bro. Yeah,
crazy.
come on now.
Come
on now.
So, check out this Drake album. Try to listen to it with an open mind. Don't think of I want Trap Drake, because also remember Trap Drake is still only 5 years old. He didn't start off Trap Drake,
Nah.
right? So, yes, he's a chameleon. He does change.
One more thing I want to point out. My bad, I interrupted you, but one more thing I'll point out. To me, when I heard, after I listened to this shit like 3 or 4 times in Mexico, bro, I realized, and I saw the fucking people tweeting about it, and I was like, you know, and all the TikToks, and I was like, you know what, people, you motherfuckers don't get it. You said the exact same thing when Kanye dropped 808 and Heartbreak. The exact same thing, bro. They were mad that wasn't Kanye's fucking lane. To me, Drake on this album is giving Kanye vibes. So much so that I'm surprised with you two fools that you didn't point out that he had like this extended beats playing. He had the choir playing. He had so much Donda influence that I'm surprised no one pointed. I was waiting.
Well, I was, when I was talking about the remix, like the remixes, it's like the main way you hear the house in it is the extended play after.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you don't hear it within the verses and the
No,
chorus.
because it's him trying to bar up a little bit.
Yeah, it's after.
Yeah,
right? And
I thought that was sick. The fact that, like, so another thing I was doing that I know we got 4 minutes before the camera. I did a little bit of shrooms when I was out there. I took a little bit of vitamins, bro. So I was tripping for a second, bro.
what kind of shrooms did you do?
The chocolate.
Okay.
And so then, like, there was a point where
polka dot?
I was nailed, bro. Yeah, I was nailed to the seat, and I was listening, and I was like, this shit has, like, that Donda vibe where he just, like, lets the beat go and doesn't say shit over it. And you're like, whoa.
It's great on a shroom trip.
Yeah,
huh?
bro. And it's just like, and like, you're just able to sort of, like, suck in the beat, and you're like, damn, this is a good little cadence he has going on here.
Yeah.
So then I was like, yo, this shit sounds like Donda. In a lot of, not like at that
So when I say
Drake
it about,
isn't-
when we say it about Shake, it's wrong.
No, I don't think Shake has that, though. Shake doesn't have...
She has some influence.
Yeah, influence.
Oh, fine, but it doesn't sound like Donda. What I'm telling you,
No.
Donda had this extended play where like Kanye let the beats ride, and he had chorus, like he had choirs singing his harmonies, right? Like Drake has that where he had like, I don't know if he has choirs, but he harmonizes himself. Like you could tell he layers his vocals where it sounds like multiple people are singing in one room, and I was like, huh, like it's interesting. Anyway, first of all, it's interesting that he copied that from Donda because like, he did, right?
Okay,
But Drake isn't a fucking producer.
So let me ask you a quick question. I want a quick answer.
I can't give you quick answers. You know that's not how I roll.
I know, unfortunately, you can't. But pretend we're having sex.
Demi
so
told me
it'll
that
be fast.
time.
Pretend we're having sex. You'll give it to me fast.
3 minutes. Yeah, got you. Go.
Um,
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
okay, so do you think that? Fuck you, made me lose my train of thought.
No, you were trying to get nasty with me right now.
I know my
You
brain
thought of
is-
sex with me. You thought of sex with me. You lost your mind. Now I'm telling you, like Rihanna, sex with me so amazing.
All right, let's just go. Hose up. Check this shit out. Let me know what you guys think. Let's do it with an open mind, because
You got to be open.
most influential Drake album since what album?
Since what album?
Yeah.
Probably since More Life.
Hose up.
Hose up.
More drinks. We've been having this conversation for the past year since we heard In the Ghetto, since we heard
Good conversation.
Faruco's Pepas.
Which you'll never hear again.
I'll hear it again.
Performed live.
No. But the conversation was, we were talking about Latino artists taking over EDM. And that was my argument at the time, right? And I got it wrong. It is EDM's taking over music. Period. So on Bad Bunny's album,
That's good.
He
That's
has
good.
he has EDM beats on Bad Bunny's album.
Right.
You have Jay Cortez's album. You have
We talked about this, didn't we?
yeah,
may
but
have.
we were talking about Latino artists, right? But now we have Drake's album that came out, and
Beyonce.
But who was
Queen
on it
Bee-
first, though?
Queen Bee herself,
Huh?
I said who was on it first.
Rihanna on "Have You Met Me in the Summer." Have I met
Me
you
in the summer. With Calvin, bro.
Calvin.
That's
bro.
with Calvin.
Yeah, he needed to come back. He needed to hurry
Honestly,
I
Drake
think he
should have
will.
featured Calvin. But anyway, that's
That would've
neither
been
here
fire.
nor
Yeah.
there.
But so the thing is like, what do you think about my theory of that EDM or house is taking over music
Got it,
today,
yeah.
popular music, pop.
I'm gonna tell
Pop.
you this. I think you're right.
With also, let me just add.
Okay, so I might
the
not think you're
weekend.
right.
Let me add the weekend as well because
No, the weekend. The weekend was one of the first ones to catch the wave. In fact, you could even say that Drake was competing with the weekend,
okay.
right? Which would make sense because no matter Drake is a passive aggressive petty motherfucker. So the fact that the weekend left OVO and then did some EDM and Drake did EDM, like there's something to be said there.
And on Yeezus, there is EDM style beats on Yeezus.
And even Donda, was it Donda? Which was the one where he did it with FKA Twigs? The one that you and I liked with Ty Dolla, FKA Twigs, where the end of it is
Ego
that, like,
Death.
Yeah, Ego Death, right? Like Kanye's been doing it too. I think I think you're right. I think EDM in the sense of dance house. I don't know that like hardcore EDM, like EDC EDM, trance EDM is like making a resurgence, but I think this dance house. But music is cyclical, bro, right? Like
It's cyclical, correct?
like house and freestyle were in the 80s, 70s, right? And then we sort of went into this like underground hip hop vibe. So now we're coming back into this dance vibe. And you know what? A dance. I keep studying because I'm drunk. We need it though, bro. We don't need fucking angry shit anymore. Right now, at this point where we are in our society, bro, we need some shit that people just say like, throw their hands up and say, fuck it, I'm a dance.
or release.
A release, bro.
And I think this is why people
It's our
like
summer to release.
like Fred again. If somehow
Come on.
he got on the radio,
Drake is an ass, bro. Honestly, Drake is a dick for this. He better make a second one. I'm gonna be more mad at Drake if he doesn't make a second album of house, bringing in all the up and coming house artists,
as opposed to.
as opposed to just
That would be
leaving this
dope.
album by itself.
I could side with that.
That would be.
Well, I mean,
sick,
he's
bro.
done this before, Passion Fruit.
Afro beats are where it is today.
Well, but these aren't Afro beats.
No, I'm telling you, I'm saying the last time he did something like this was Afro beats.
Because there's
He
nothing on
did
CLB
Controller.
even
He
close to
did
this.
no, nothing.
Yeah, Controller, One
Controller,
Dance.
One Dance, Passion Fruit, those were Afro beats. There's a little bit of influence here, which I think Black Coffee kind of brought. But I think as soon as now that he's figured out, like, you know what, he sold 210,000 records first week.
Okay,
That's 60,000 records short of Bad Bunny.
so And I think I argued this before. I may have not, but I always thought about this was because he signed that new deal that they were rumoring
400
minimum. Minimum. So the reports I was hearing were over $500 million.
The official number never came out. They said it had to be at least 400K. At least 400.
Oh, you know, I think I said this about Kendrick. Was like, he signed the new deal. He has to drop an album soon. Right. And I think this is part of Drake's deal, which is like, I need to drop albums. Now, Drake, if you guys haven't been paying attention, used to drop albums every fucking year.
Yeah.
Right? He did Views. Joe Budden started talking shit about him. He did More Life, which sucked. Views was my last favorite album.
More Life was great.
And then he's kind of been, he kind of
Scorpion was trash.
Scorpion was trapped, double disc. He dropped the dark tapes just to
give you
which is all of our old famous mixtapes, but we can finally stream them.
Yeah.
He added a couple songs.
That's right. I thought that was garbage.
Well, I mean,
and then CLB is debatable. Let's agree that it's debatable.
CLB is not bad. It's just not his
not
best
bad.
work.
Definitely not.
It's not his best work, but
it's fine. Music is subjective. It's fucking.
Lyrically, it's one of his best works, but flow wise, beat wise, it wasn't.
Okay, fine.
It was better than More Life.
I think More Life was great.
No, More Life had better hits.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it was one of the most this. Honestly, Nevermind is probably the most influential since More Life. Views is great. Honestly, though, fuck it. We could just say all 7 albums, including No So Far Gone, which was his 8th, is great. Fuck it. I don't care.
So I had this idea today, or at the start, where it was like, do you think he got wind of what Beyonce was going to drop?
No.
And then, because they're all in the same circles.
Well, go ahead. What do you think?
I think so. He's in the inner circle 100%.
I honestly don't think so. The fact that, because then, to me, what you're basically saying there is you're degrading Carnage's work and Black Coffee, right? To me, like, you couldn't rush this album, bro. To me, this has been in the work. Like,
who produced for Beyonce?
No clue, because that song was trash.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
The song is not that good. You know why?
It's not that good to you, but Beehive is eating.
No, I fuck with the Beehive and I fuck with Beyonce, but this song is not good. The only reason is this: if we compare Drake's Honestly Nevermind and Beyonce's Break My Soul, Beyonce did a house track that sounds like a popular house track.
You know what it reminds me of?
Nothing about it is innovative. It sounds a little bit like Show Me Love. It's not a sample. People are saying it's a sample. It's not a sample of Show Me Love. But the drum that like ding 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 ding, that part that synthesizer is the same one. But she didn't innovate anything. To me, there was no, like, if you're Beyonce, take Show Me Love and like stretch it and give me something that's Beyonce. To me, you just made a fucking pop track that's supposed to go. Like, come on, guys.
You know what it reminded me of? Of course, they don't sound alike, but it reminded me of Waiting for Tonight. Oh,
we can be
I don't remember this.
Wait, that's a great track. J-Lo's Queen. I know people shit on her, but I think she killed it, bro. No matter what you say. Anyways.
No, she's a trash music artist.
So that was a difference.
I watch her music videos on silent.
That was the difference. That was why I think Beyonce's track just, like, to me didn't hit, because I was like, come on, like, you didn't give me, like, you just gave me a pop dance track. At least Drake tried different stuff and, like, tried to rap, and he brought Black Coffee in to give him that, like,
he had hip hop producers making house beats.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, bro, to me, when you have all the resources in the world, you shouldn't be using the resources to sort of just like move it parallel, right? You should be stretching it. Like, okay, you have all this expertise. Let me stretch you a little bit, and let me make you rediscover your skill set and find a new skill set. To me, Drake did that better than Beyonce. Do I think Drake put out the best house album I ever heard? No, of course not.
Best hip hop house album.
That is see what I mean? The fact that you can say that, to me, is impressive. I haven't heard a hip-hop house album. What's the last hip-hop house album you heard? Thank you. My point made. Beyonce gave you a dance pop track.
Well, to me, trap is hip-hop.
Trap, but
fine.
And they have rappers on there.
That would be like hip-hop EDM, I would say. As opposed to, house is a very particular thing. Like, you can almost put your thumb on house. Like, you're like, oh, that's house. That's soul house. That's vocal house. Low-tech house. Like, EDM, to me, I can see trap being with EDM, right? It's a more like that that dirty fucking idiot. Okay, fine. Anyways, that's my point. I'm not saying Beyonce's track is bad. It's not for me.
Come on.
To me, it sounds like pop dance.
Yeah.
Black Iverson.
There he is. His debut.
All right, this is Iverson right
Oh,
here.
Iverson tried to fight a black pit bull 3 times its size, and the pit bull bitched out.
He wouldn't have done it if it was a white pit bull, though.
Yeah, because they probably had guns.
Black people have guns too.
Kyle,
Do you
whatever his name is.
know the first California gun laws came in when the Black Panthers stood on the Capitol with shotguns?
Fucked up. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah, see. So, but luckily now, according to the new Supreme Court ruling, is we can all conceal carry.
Really?
Yeah, it's not dependent by state, as opposed to the other ruling today, which was depending by state.
So everybody can conceal carry. Damn.
Everyone can conceal carry.
We
Yeah,
gotta
over-
step up our game, man.
So watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth, because anybody could pull out on you.
I wonder if like
Tony's fucked. Honestly, Tony thinks it's a good thing. Tony's fucked.
well, so
You gotta watch your mouth the most. I seen what you do on Twitter. Do it in person
You
now.
know what my funniest thing is well, not funny.
Have you watched Tenet?
You watch Tenet?
That's such
yeah.
a deep cut. That is
Uh,
great.
So my favorite movies are the Wild West, right? Like the westerns. I just love like Tombstone, Young Guns 1 and 2. Check out 2, by the way. They're supposed to be making a 3. Fuck that. But I'm wondering what today's society will picture in the future. Will that be like another genre of things, like depending on the new gun laws and everything that's happening?
Yeah, probably.
That'd be very funny. And
Like you're saying, like when they make movies of our time period, what will they call it? Is that what you mean?
yeah, like
Well, what do you think?
Will it have like moments? So like, so the Western movies are all post Civil War, and they've only like that moment in time only lasted, according to historians, like 10, maybe 15 years at most. But there's so many movies made off of that, right? So I'm wondering like what this next.
Let's talk about it. What do you think our time period will be called when they make movies about us?
Idiots.
They're gonna make movies about the above the waves.
2020, bro.
Ours are gonna be called saucy films, wavy films.
They'd be called wave-demics.
Ooh.
The wave-demics. Yeah, baby. Look at it. Look at this.
Anyway, should we
Look at
leave?
this. Should we leave? You check out that Raury album?
I checked out a little bit of it. It's not my vibe.
You didn't listen to the whole album.
I listened to the whole album. It's your vibe.
What makes it my vibe? So Raury dropped an album,
You know
Strawberry
what I will
Moon.
say about Rory's album? So go ahead, talk about it.
He dropped an album, Strawberry Moon. I don't know what album, maybe his third album.
Title's great.
Uh-huh.
I think this is his second studio album, 1 EP.
Okay.
Because I looked it up after because I was like
Okay.
trying to come up with it. The production on this fucking indie hip hop album is what I would call it, is phenomenal. I think
so-
Raury is still trying to find his voice.
I think it's a great album. I don't know if you checked it out.
I did not.
Strawberry Moon is a sick name, first of all.
I like.
I want to just say Strawberry Moon is hot.
Nice cover art. And by the way, Drake is in the running for the worst cover art of any
You
artist
don't like that
of
cover art?
all time.
You don't like that?
No, him and Future have been on some fucking clip, like Microsoft clip art for the last like 5 years.
That's a new
I don't know.
wave, bro.
COB is like, again, it's entertainment, guys. Let's not forget. Like the thing is, like, here's my problem with it, bro. We judge things, right? But then we click on them, right? So then you're kind of giving
It
this.
doesn't matter. We're gonna click on them anyways.
No, but
Like,
you're giving this dishonest feedback, right? You're giving this dishonest feedback, and like if you don't like it, don't look at it. Because unfortunately, bro, we live in the world of algorithms. Where like if you looked at it, he gets the feedback that like someone watched it. So whether you looked at it because it's good or bad, that's not what the algorithm tells you. It just says people.
Tony's
looked,
talking about it now.
You know,
No, I'm just saying it's. The
I
worst
think it's
thing.
great, bro.
But anyhow, Strawberry
think
Moon is dope.
I also like
the
the
cover
vid-
art. Reminds
Nah,
me
no.
of.
I don't think the cover art's that great.
What's Drake's artist? The guy who's disappearing.
I don't know.
The Drama. There's a song Drama with Drake.
Roy Woods.
Roy Woods. It reminds me of like the Roy Woods. He has
Yeah.
isn't album cover.
I don't like the album cover art of Strawberry
Yeah.
Moon, but I think the title's great.
I was very impressed with the album because, again, I was listening to the album with Nicole, and we're listening like 4 songs in, and I was like, yo, I didn't expect any of this album, any of this type of music, the sounds. I never heard him rap like this before. He's actually a really good rapper. And I was like, yo, you know what? He's been doing so good. I kind of feel bad. Like, I feel like he's going to start letting me down. And he started a song, and the beat just started horribly. And I was like, oh, yeah, he did it. He finally let me down. Like, and then 20 seconds later, the beat switches.
The production is great. Does he produce himself?
I don't know. I didn't look at the track listing.
I will tell you that's the best part of the album. The production is great.
Well, to me, it was like a male version of FK Twigs. It was a male version.
No, I can see that.
Of that type of things.
Yeah. The production is great.
And I'm going to end with this. I have a producer that I've been following for the last like 10, 12 years from Toronto. His name's Devious Minds. Great producer. Well, to me, I like to listen to like even his beat tapes. When I try to be a rapper, I thought I rap over
beat tapes. Are hard. I listen.
Yeah, his beat tapes are crazy.
Yeah.
He had a tweet that said, "Rosalia's album is the best album of the year this far."
Come on now. Wait, let me ask you something. Who else said that? I didn't say of the year, but who else gave it a 5? Let me think back. Let's look at the archives. Who else gave it a 5? I don't know. Whatever. Fuck him. Fuck that guy. But I'm just saying, someone else gave it a 5.
Some guy with the man bun. I don't know if you've ever seen him.
I never seen him either. He's gone. He's lost. Long gone.
He did. He died.
Anyways, fuck him.
Hey, what did they say when there was that video when Pacquiao got knocked out, and they had like a camera?
I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
No, so they had a camera inside of like Filipino homes. Or everyone just had cameras everywhere. But for some reason, in one Filipino home, they had like Filipinos have big ass families, and it's him against Marquez 4, and everyone's watching the fight, and the knockout happens, and someone goes,
"Who gets knocked out?" By the way, real quick.
Pacquiao gets knocked out.
Okay.
And someone goes,
on his face.
Really?
Some older lady goes, he died. You seen that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like he dead. He died.
That's fucked.
Well, he didn't move for like 3 minutes.
He got like that knockout you showed me the other day about that man.
No. That guy moved. Like Pacquiao was total knocked out, and he's never been knocked out before.
Not like that. Yeah, I don't think so.
Wow.
No, he's never been slept.
Never been slept. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the only time I've ever seen him go to sleep.
That's fucking crazy.
It was just it's timing. He's coming forward. Someone's going that way.
Yeah.
And just fucking popped him. That's
Great
devastating,
timing.
bro.
But they also fought 4 times, so it was like
I know this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Like one of us is gonna get knocked out, bitch.
The guy
this is it.
So
you know what I mean?
Juan Marquez, JMM. I forget his middle name right now because I've been drinking. One of the greatest Mexican boxers of all time. First fight, Pacquiao knocks him down 3 times in the first round. He fights it to a draw.
Wow.
Okay. Second fight, Pacquiao knocks him down.
That's fucking wild.
Knocks him down, I think, 1 or 2.
Wait, okay, real quick question for people who are stupid like me.
Marquez.
So when you get dropped down, it's not points, it's just
points. So it's automatic. If you knock someone down, it's a 10-8. So normally it's a 10-9. So they scored on a 10 scale. If you lost, it's a 9.
Okay.
If you get knocked down, it's automatically an 8.
Uh-huh.
But he got knocked down 3 times.
That's still an 8, right? It would be.
No,
So it was a 7?
they gave him 7s.
Wow.
But
wow.
because of the rules, not everyone's like privy to the rules. Some rules, and depending on states, would have put him at a 6. If he got the 6, which no one gave him, they gave him the 7. He would have lost.
Instead of the draw.
But he outboxed him for most of the rest of the fight.
Interesting.
So it was a tie. The second fight, I think he went down 1 or twice. He came back, lost. Pacquiao won. The third fight, I thought Juan Manuel Marquez.
There you go.
I thought he kicked his ass at 38, 39. But I'm not going to lie. He was on the juice, but so was Pacquiao. They're both juicing it. And then the last fight, he knocked Pacquiao down for the first time I've ever seen Pacquiao knocked down in a long time. Pacquiao knocked him down maybe 1 or 2 times between then. and then he slept him.
That's
No,
crazy.
you have to watch like if
I gotta watch that replay.
I showed Nicole the whole, like almost like a movie, like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, just to get the whole thing. So you're just like, oh my god,
The culmination of it.
yeah, because there has to be build up. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to know this stuff, right?
That's crazy.
Anyhow, Drake album. Listen to that shit. Open mind. Let us know what you think. Chris Brown's album.
Don't waste your
It's
time. Take
for
our
the
word
girls. We know that.
Demi
It's
hated
okay.
it. If that's any fucking.
Them is just trolling.
She hates it. She thought it
Club
was trash.
Penguin. And
Wait, did Nicole like it? Well, you never told me. Do you make Nicole rate things on a 1 to 5 or how?
no. Sometimes she does,
That's interesting. That's cool.
but
We're changing the culture out here, bro.
I just like, what do you think about it? You know, I like it. I don't like it. You know, more or less. Nothing crazy.
All right, fine.
She gives it to me.
Wait, what?
Well,
Wait, what?
how's up? Shout out to White Iverson.
That's a wrap.
Wait. This is the Podiversary. Like, subscribe, follow.
We're doing the shirt giveaway.
Shirt
That's right.
giveaway.
We don't know the rules, but there'll
We'll
be
put
some
them in.
rules.
We'll put them in there.
And we're going to do a date night. So if you want to date, you want a threesome with someone and their girlfriend. Just kidding. All right, good night.
What the fuck?